Hi everyone, in this video we are going to discuss about the EDI types. So already we have seen what is EDI, that is electronic data interchange. By using that we will be transferring our documents from one organization to another through online, and here we are going to discuss about the types of EDI. So the types of EDI were constructed based on how EDI communication connections and the conversions were organized. So how the communication connections and the conversions were organized. So here we have some medium that is used for transmitting the EDI documents. So we have some, according to the medium that we are going to use for transferring the documents through online, it is divided into several types. So first one is direct EDI, EDI via WAN, EDI via FTP or VPN, and the next one SFTP, FTPS, and web EDI, and here we have mobile EDI. So how we are going to transmit, how we are going to choose the medium for transmitting the EDI documents. So based on that it is divided into these types. So first we are going to discuss about the first type, that is direct EDI. So it is also called as point-to-point EDI, and here it establishes a direct connection between various business stakeholders and the partners individually. So here we will be having some direct connection between the stakeholders and the partners individually. So it is mainly used for larger businesses with a lot of day-to-day business transactions. So these larger businesses will involved in day-to-day transactions with a lot of partners. So here everything will be a direct connections between particular stakeholders and the partners. So every connections will be an individual connections, and it involves also a day-to-day business transactions. The next one is a EDI via WAN, that is value added network, and here where EDI documents are transferred with the support of third-party network service providers. So here we have an intermediate, that is a third-party network service providers, in order to transfer our documents. But here when we say here in the direct EDI we don't have any third party, so it is a direct connection between the business and the partners individually. But here in EDI via WAN, that is a value added network, we have a third party network service providers in order to transfer the documents from one organization to another. And here many business prefer this network model to protect them from updating ongoing complexities of network technologies. So here in order to have an update in the network technologies and also to avoid the complexities, so here mainly many businesses prefer this network model to have a update in their network technologies, and also to avoid the complexities for transferring the data from one organization to another. And here you can see an example for this EDI via WAN. So here the sending company, that is internal format. So we will be having some EDI format. So by using that he will send the documents, so prepare the documents to be sent. And here we have this EDI translator, so that translate the documents into EDI format, and again this EDI data will be there. So here we have some communication software. So this communication software connect and transmit the documents to a business partner. So here this communication software is used to connect and transmit your documents to the business partner. And here we have this network. So communicated documents will be transferred to that particular receiving company through this EDI network service provider, and from here he will get the details of the data that is requested by the sending company, and here the receiving company will also send the internal data. If they want to bill for the particular products that is requested by the sending company. So here the receiving company, that is data in internal format, they will also follow some structures for EDI, that is standard structure, that is EDI. And here also we have this EDI translator, and that will convert this EDI data And here also we have some communication software. So this communication software can be passed to this EDI data, and again it is translated, and again at last it will be received to this receiving company. So here EDI network service provider will do this translation, that is a connect and transmit your document to business partner. So by using this we will be connected to this receiving company, and by using the communication software, so we'll be having this EDI data and translated, and at last it will be received to this receiving company. And here direct or point to point communication, so without this EDI network service provider, so it will be directly communicated to this particular receiving company. So here whatever that is sent from this sending company will be directly passed to this receiving company without any service provider for the first time. There is a direct EDI. If it is for a VPN, EDI via VPN, so it will be transmitted by using this EDI network service provider. So if the company needs to have some technological update, then they will use this EDI network service provider. Otherwise they will follow for larger business and all, the communication will be between the trading partner and the individual partners, that will be separate when compared to this EDI via VPN. And here sending company will request for the purchase order, so it will be transmitted by this network service provider, and again by using the communication software, so it is converted to EDI data, and that translator by using the translator, this data will be converted, and at last it will receive to this receiving company's internal EDI structure. So this is the process. And here this value added network is a company that is owned on its own network, offering EDI services to other businesses. So actually this VAN, that is a value added network, is a company. It offers EDI services to other businesses. A value added network acts as an intermediary between trading partners, as I told you before. So it acts as an intermediate between these two sending and receiving companies, so EDI service provider. And here the principal operation of value added networks, or the allocation of access rights and providing high data security. So why these organizations will depend on this intermediate network service provider? In order to have a high data security, and it also allocate the access rights. So which company should be have a transfer of documents to the particular company. So everything will have an access rights, and also it provides a high data security. So that's the reason many organizations are choosing this EDI network service provider. So when compared to this direct point to point communications, so it will be better, and the technology will also be updated when we use this particular EDI, that is value added network, as an intermediary part. So next type is EDI via FTP or VPN, SFTP, FTPS. So here these are all some protocols, that is FTP, file transfer protocol, and VPN. So here everything is a protocol. When protocols like FTP, VPN, SFTP and FTPS are used for exchange of EDI based documents through the internet or intranet. So it can be either internet or intranet. It is called as EDI via FTP or VPN or SFTP or FTPS. So when protocols are used to transfer the documents through internet or intranet, it is called as EDI via FTP or VPN, SFTP, FTPS. So next one is a web EDI. So web-based EDI conducts EDI using a web browser via internet. So here this documents can be transferred by using a web browser, that is through internet, and here the businesses are allowed to use any browser to transfer data to other business partners. So here we can use any types of browsers to transfer our data to their business partners. So browsers, you already know, Mozilla Firefox, Google Chrome, so everything is a browser. So according to the type, we can use any type of browser for a business, and we can transfer our data to other business partners. So here web-based EDI is easy and convenient for small and medium organizations. So this web-based EDI is mainly followed by this small and medium organizations, as it is easy and convenient to transfer the documents from one organization to another. The next one is mobile EDI. So when smartphones or other such handheld devices are used to transfer EDI documents, it is called as mobile EDI. So as we already know, if we use some smartphones or some other handheld devices, so to transfer the EDI documents, it is called as mobile EDI. And here mobile EDI applications considerably increase the speed of EDI transactions. So when compared to this other type of EDI, so this will increase the speed of EDI transactions. So it is also very smart to use nowadays. Now we'll see the advantages of EDI. So EDI was developed to solve the problems inherent in paper-based transaction processing and in other forms of electronic communication. So why we use this EDI format to transfer the documents through online, and it is actually solve the problem of paper-based transaction processing and in other forms of electronic communications. So for this reason we have used this EDI format, and here implementing EDI system offers a company greater control over its supply chain and allow it to trade more effectively. See here, the greater control is for a supply chain, because everyone are now eager to do their online business. So here we have control for traditional business, and the trade can be done more effectively when compared to this traditional business, and it also increases the productivity and promotes operational efficiency. And here of course it increases the productivity, and here this and the business can be done very effectively also. So here we have some advantages of EDI. So first one is improving service to end users. So end users is nothing but the company who is getting benefit of using the EDI. Otherwise we can say the customers. And the next one is increasing productivity. Of course we can increase the productivity when compared to the process of commerce, that is the traditional business. The next one is minimizing errors. So it will avoid the errors when compared to this agreements that is done manually between the companies. So next one is slashing response time. For example, if a sending company is giving some purchase order through the documents to the receiving company, so within a fraction of time these can be estimated by the receiving company, and they may send some invoice details to the details as a document to the sending company. So this can be done within a fraction of time. So that is what slashing response time. And the next one is automation of operations. So here everything can be done in an automated way, and it is also effective for online businesses. So next one is cutting cost. Here it has also a cutting cost, that is a benefit of EDI. And here integrating all business and trading partners. So it will combine all business and trading partners, and it will provide information on process status. So this is what a main advantage. So it provides the information on the process status and optimizing financial ratios. So everything is an advantages of EDI, and here it can be done in a very effective way. So these are all some advantages. Now we'll discuss about the EDI layers. So electronic data interchange architecture specifies 4 different layers. So first one is a semantic layer, and the next one is standard translation layer, the third one is transport layer, and the fourth one is physical layers. So these EDI layers describe how the data flow from one computer to another. So this is what done in the EDI layers. So here we'll see the semantic layer, the EDI semantic layer. is an application level services. Okay, next EDI standard translation layer. Actually, it is EDI fact business form standards. So here we are going to follow from standards. So we have some standards like EDI fact or ANSI X112 business form standards. So we can use any type of standard format for an EDI document, and we can translate translate the documents from transfer the documents from one organization to another. And the next one is Eda Transport Layer. Here we have how we are going to use, so what kind of EDI modes that we are going to follow for transferring the documents. And here electronic mail is there, point to point, world wide web, and here X.435 MIME FTP protocols or telnet HTTP. So according to the mode of already we have seen this, this EDI can be translated. And the next one is physical layer. So this is what a dial-up line or internet or highway. So how this is transacted to transferred to the particular organizations, that is through physical layer. So these are all some layers of EDI. And the next we are going to see about the components of EDI. So we have some 4 components in EDI. First one is standard document format, translator and mapper, communication software, and communication network. So these are all some components that is used to transfer that particular EDI document. So we have some standard document format, that is a EDI format, and the next one we have a translator and a mapper. By using this translator, this this EDI document can be translated, and by using this communication software we can able to communicate that details to the receiving company through communication network. So I hope you all understood about this EDI types. So we have some different types and the EDI advantages and layers. So we have 4 layers and the EDI components. Thank you.